We've been wrenching on the rig, now it's time for some adventure. Got my buddy all hooked up here and we're gonna roll out and see what we can find. We made it to the dirt and it's time to drop some air out of these tires. I always like to drop just a little bit just for comfort if nothing else, but of course you're always gonna get better traction out of it. So let's jump in the back, grab some tools, and we'll get after this. All right, let's let Elliot out. Let him stretch his legs for a minute and see what we got here. Grab the gauge, and we got a valve core remover. On these tires, I'm probably only going to go down to about 18 or 20 today. Don't really need to go super low, not doing anything technical or difficult. Main thing is don't drop your cap. But also, if you're going to take out the valve core, which I'm going to, make sure you keep close tabs on that because you don't want to lose the valve core. So right now, coming off the road, thanks bud, I'm sitting at about 37 PSI street pressure. So again, we'll drop it down to about 18 or 20. All right, we got here down to 20 PSI. Didn't go super low, but basically just make it a little bit smoother on the roads here. It's rocky, it's bumpy, but it's not anything technical or crazy, so we didn't need to go crazy. But just drop it down a little bit and we'll get out here and get after this. The Sierra National Forest, east of Fresno, is home to some great off-road trails with fantastic scenery. Strawberry Lake is part of a trail system that's roughly an hour and a half east of town. To get to the trails, you do have to traverse roughly 6 miles of Forest Service roads, which can be a bit of a maze. The area all over the Sierras have hundreds of miles of accessible Forest Service roads to explore with plenty of dispersed camping options, which are fantastic for escaping the masses. Once you get to the trailheads, you've got options as simple as Strawberry Lake all the way up to the more difficult Mirror Lake. And unfortunately, some apps out there like Onyx Off-Road, fantastic apps, but they haven't quite yet mapped this whole area or rated these trails. So make sure you do some research on the trail that you're going to run and make sure your rig's up to it. About an hour and a half drive out of town, probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours on the trail, and we end up out here. I mean, come on. No matter how built the truck is, how unbuilt the truck is, you can always get it in the dirt, find a place to get out. I always love just trying to get off-road, get in some dirt, get in some rocks, just kind of cruise through and explore, check stuff out. It's always worth it. Let's go check out the water, bud. It's not a hard trail, but my bone stock rig brought me out so I can check out this area. Been out here before, but man, it's been a few years. Always a fun place to come out, just relax, let the dog dip his toes. Hopefully he doesn't jump all the way in because he's gonna be soaking wet all the way home, but that's okay too. But man, just being able to come out here, get out of town, get out away from everybody, always a good time. So Strawberry Lake Trail is an out and back, and it's not terribly long. However, if you do want to stretch your day out just a little bit, you can keep going, and Westlake actually continues out past Strawberry. Difficulty-wise, it's going to be similar to Strawberry, so it's not that bad. But today I just had a few hours to kick around, so Elliot and I just jammed out and did Strawberry real quick and got back to town to take care of some chores. Time of the trip nobody likes. Airing up and heading home. I've used all kinds of means of reinflating the tires after the trail. I've been using air compressors for a handful of years now. Right? And on this rig, this is just a freaking easy setup. Found one of the Brim off-road brackets. It's kind of nice setup. Keeps that noise out of the cabin, which is kind of nice. Slap some air back in and boogie on. As much as I love wrenching, I absolutely love the opportunity to get out and do a little bit of exploring, have a little bit of an adventure, and just kind of get out of the garage for a little bit. Just another great day out on the trail. Beautiful weather out here. Can't ask for anything more. All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one.